So we're going to look now at this end of the reformer, specifically the headrest and the straps. So the headrest comes like this on most reformers. You've got three options usually. It's either completely flat, or we can go up one notch, so it's up just one level, or two notches, so it's up even higher. And you could even add a pad on top as well if you wanted, for that extra lift for somebody that's got quite a forward placed head. Then the straps, it's always an interesting one actually, because different reformers, you'll set them up in a different system, and also different manufacturers have different ways to set it up. So I know Stott Pilates has a very specific way that you set up your straps. You would put it on 2 and 2 for the gear bar and the stopper, and then you would line up the D-rings on your loops with a particular area on your shoulder rests. So obviously if you have one of those reformers, you need to refer to that instruction to do those ones. And then with generally, what I would advise is that once you set up your straps, you kind of leave them that way unless you really need to change them, because they can be a little bit of a fiddle to change. So what I would recommend you do is set your reformer up for a fairly standard sized person, and then get your straps organised. So on this situation, I've got it sort of so that the straps, you'll quite often want to loop your strap over your headrest, shoulder rest I should say. So you want to make sure that's long enough to do that, but probably that's where you just want to take up the slack with your strap. In this situation, I've got two cleats that'll just grip the rope here. So I can loosen that off and loosen my rope. There we go, that way. And so then when I just press that back down onto that cleat, that'll then give me a bit more slack. So you can see this one here is much more slacker than this one. Obviously you want them to match. So I'll tighten that one back up, and I can just pull this back through here on this one, and then set that up and just tighten those. And you can just take a little look and make sure that your straps are nice and even. So as I say, I would recommend that you set yourself up for a fairly standard setting down this end, and then get this set up with your ropes and leave it that way for the majority of your work.